What if I told you that one of the best sports sedans in the world isn't German? What if I told you it wasn't the BMW M5, the Mercedes-AMG E63, or even the Audi RS7? What if I told you the real king of the super sedan world came from Cadillac? This is the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing, a 668 horsepower, rear-wheel drive manual transmission equipped monster that's out to prove that America still knows how to build a proper performance car. This thing is fast, over 200 miles per hour fast, and yet it's also a Cadillac, meaning it still packs a luxury punch. But in the world of electrification and turbocharged efficiency, is the Blackwing the last of a dying breed? And more importantly, should you even care? Let's dive into everything you need to know about the CT5-V Blackwing right now. Before we dive in, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and share this with every car enthusiast you know. First things first, the heart of this beast. Pop the hood, and you'll find a 6.2-liter supercharged V8, the same LT4 you'd find in the Corvette Z06. But here, it's been tuned for four-door duty, pushing out 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque. That makes it the most powerful production Cadillac ever built. And here's the best part. It's a rear-wheel drive manual sedan in a world where everything is going all-wheel drive and automatic. If you're into shifting your own gears, Cadillac actually lets you, and then even made it easier with rev matching and no-lift shifting. But if you want the quickest launch possible, the 10-speed automatic gets you to 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds, which is supercar fast. The manual, a bit slower at 3.6 seconds. But let's be honest, you're not buying this car for the spec sheet flex. Now the difference between this and say a BMW M5, no turbo lag. The supercharger means instant power whenever you want it. Just stomp on the gas and you're gone. And the sound, oh man.
What?
It's straight up American muscle, deep, throaty, and angry. All right, big power is great, but how does the Blackwing actually handle? Short answer, effortlessly. Cadillac didn't just slap a big engine into a luxury sedan and call it a day. They engineered the hell out of this thing. It's got magnetic ride control 4.0, which adjusts the suspension 1,000 times per second to keep the car planted no matter what. And unlike its European competition, which mostly sends power to all four wheels, the Blackwing keeps it old school. Rear-wheel drive, electronic limited slip differential, and Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires to keep you hooked up. It also stops as well as it goes, thanks to massive Brembo brakes, 15.7 inches up front, 14.6 inches in the rear. So yeah, when it's time to bring the beast to a stop, you're covered. And let's talk about steering. It's sharp, direct, and full of feedback. This isn't a car that isolates you from the experience. It's a car that puts you right in the center of the action. Now, looks are subjective, but you can't deny that the CT5-V Blackwing has presence. The front grille, fully functional, designed to pull in as much air as possible to keep that supercharged V8 cool. The front splitter, not just for looks, it actually reduces lift. The side skirts, rear diffuser, and spoiler, all built in to keep the car stable at high speeds. And if you opt for the carbon fiber package, you get 75% less front-end lift compared to the standard model. This isn't just a muscle sedan, it's a car designed to perform. Oh, and quad exhaust tips? Because why not? Step inside, and Cadillac didn't just throw in some leather and call it luxury. You've got optional Recaro seats that hug you in all the right places, a 12-inch digital gauge cluster that's fully customizable, and a performance data recorder, so you can track lap times, analyze your driving, and even record video of your runs. Infotainment-wise, there's a 10-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, plus a 16-speaker AKG sound system. So when you're not listening to that V8, you can blast your tunes in crystal clear quality. And here's where the CT5-V Blackwing really shines. It's got that perfect blend of brutality and precision. Around town, it's surprisingly refined. The magnetic ride control smooths out bumps. The seats are comfortable and it's easy to drive, but hit the track mode button, everything changes. Throttle response sharpens, the suspension stiffens, the exhaust wakes up, and suddenly this 4,000-pound sedan shrinks around you. On a back road, it's a beast. The steering is so precise and the balance is spot on. But it will bite you if you're not careful. Unlike an all-wheel drive BMW M5 or an Audi RS7, this thing is rear-wheel drive only, which means if you get too greedy with the throttle, the rear end will remind you who's boss. So here's the big question. Is this the last of its kind? Cadillac has made it pretty clear the future is electric. The Blackwing name will live on, but not with V8s. And that means this might be the last time we ever see a gas-powered, rear-wheel drive, manual Cadillac super sedan. And that makes it special. It's not just about the numbers. It's not just about being faster than an M5 or an AMG. It's about the experience, the sound, the feel, the raw, unfiltered connection between driver and machine. If this is the end of an era, Cadillac is going out on top. So what do you think? Is the CT5-V Blackwing America's greatest sports sedan? Would you take this over an M5 or E63s? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more epic car content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Until next time, keep rolling.